Hi, my name is Lee. I'm a program and career advisor at Conestoga College. Our team is here to provide you with a barrier-free pathway to success. Your Conestoga experience begins with a program and career advisor. We're here to help all prospective domestic Conestoga College students with any questions that you have. We're also here to provide you with answers, and we'll help you to be successful in reaching your goals. We can help you if you're just starting out in a career, making a career change, doing some retraining, or exploring all of your options. Everyone is welcome. Program and career advisors offer a gateway to entering college for full-time programs, part-time programs, and courses. We'll give you personal assistance, one-on-one help, and start with a plan of action to give you some positive steps to reach your goals. We'll help you to discover your pathway to education and to employment. We also do advising for newcomers. If you're a newcomer and you're wondering where to start in Canada, we can help. We'll help you figure out a career plan in the new country. We'll help you find programs that lead to meaningful employment, and we'll refer you to credential assessment services and educational assessments. We can also refer you out for mentoring opportunities in the community, and Conestoga offers a wonderful English language studies program and also occupational specific language training. So, are you unsure about which program to pick? We can help you out. We can look at your skills, your interests, your background, and offer you some self-assessments as well. And at this point, I'd like to share with you a handy little tool that's called Career Coach. When you're looking for Career Coach, what you can do is go to our main webpage. And from the main webpage, you can just scroll down and you will see the Career Coach. If you click on that link, what it's going to take you to is our Career Coach labor market information. And in this case, it's going to take you to our career assessment. So what you can do is click on Take the Assessment, select which one. So these assessments will help you with your interests and see how they relate to the world of work, and also refer you to our programs. So you can either take a short assessment or a longer one, or both. So that's a great starting point as well if you're looking for some career opportunities and matching your skills and interests. Here he is again. Are you wondering which career you can get once you've completed a program? Well, let's look at that as well. When you're going into the main page again, you're going to look at our full-time programs list. And from that full-time program list, you can look at the different schools. So we've got all of our schools listed with all of the programs within them. And in this case, what I'm going to do, what I clicked on was the School of Business. And I'm going to take you to look at a specific program in our School of Business, which is Business Administration, Supply Chain, and Operations Management. This is a program that's where you can find careers that are really in demand. You can view the program information. You can also look at some different types of careers within that field that you would get if you're going into one of our programs. So we're looking at purchasing managers. We're looking at managers in transportation. We can also scroll down and look at more manufacturing managers. I'd like to look at supervisors, supply chain. So this area is really in demand. It's going to be supervisors that supervise groups such as shippers and receivers, storekeepers, parts persons, and production logistics coordinators, and more. So we're going to have a look at that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that, and that'll take me to some information that also goes by region. So in this case, we're going to stick to Kitchener, Cambridge, Waterloo, but you can change that. We see that the median salary is this much. The number of jobs in the region are here. And these are all of the available programs that we have that can lead into that career. So it's a wonderful thing that can link you right into the programs from here. Also, if you scroll back up, you can go into employment. And now in this section, it's also by region. So I can change that if I want. I can look at the monthly job postings. So all the way from the end of 2017 into 2020. It'll also tell me what companies are posting jobs. Now, this is really important information. So once you know who's posting jobs, You can have a look at their websites, have a look at the job postings that they have there, and look at the qualifications to see what it is that you need to get into those roles. You can also connect with some of those companies and do some occupational interviews. So lots of good things that are in that area. And my favorite, employment projections. So this is telling me that this particular career is a wonderful one to get into. It's just a growing field, and we can see that right now. So that's a handy little tool that you can use just to get you started on your research, get you started on exploring some options of programs and careers. Program and career advisors are also there to figure out the pathway for you. So your pathway into college. So if you're wondering if you don't have the admission requirements for a program, you don't have a certain subject, or you don't have the marks to get in, you can still be in that program at some point. So you can go into academic upgrading, which will give you the admission requirements for the program. You can look at pre-admissions testing. If you think you're very close, you can just take a quick test, and that can give you the admission requirements. We also have at Conestoga a lot of diploma to degree options. So for instance, if you didn't have the admission requirements for a certain program, maybe an advanced diploma or a degree, you may be able to take one of our other diploma programs and then bridge into that other program that you're really wanting. So we'll talk to you all about those options and make it really individual for you. We can also look at if you're really close to having your high school diploma, you only have a few credits maybe short, then you may be encouraged to look at getting your high school diploma if you just have a couple of credits. And we can refer you to the services that offer high school credits. We also have foundation programs. So if you're not familiar with college, or you just kind of like to get your feet wet at first and check it out, then you can go into one of our foundation programs. That can give you the admission requirements for a program that you're looking at. And also it can give you a feel for being in college. We can also help you with applications. So if you're looking at a full-time application to a program, that's through Ontario College's application system, which is all online, and we can walk you step by step through that application. We can also show you how to find and use the application forms to go into our part-time programs and courses. We'll also refer you to other areas of the college. There's wonderful services within the college to make sure that you're successful as a student and beyond. And there are all sorts of services. Some of them are student success advisors who are with you all the way along your program, academic upgrading so that they can see what level to start you at, pre-admissions testing, and also there's a service called the Conestoga Career Center. If you're eligible for the services at Conestoga Career Center, that can offer you more in-depth career exploration, job search assistance, and looking into funding for various programs with a career and work coach. So how do you reach us? You can email us at careercenter@conestogac.on.ca and begin your Conestoga experience now.